Hello everyone. How is everything? Let's check. Sounds good. 1 2 1 2. It's a little bit quiet. One two 1 2. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Yep. Like my countdown. I just turned that down. What if it's too loud now? There's a bit more breathing noise with this microphone than the other one. I better set some things up. There's 2 minutes to go. Okay. I still haven't got around to putting gears on my bike, so I'm still riding around. Let's just check. Still riding around like a cheat. 0% resistance. I always do this just in case, because sometimes you don't do that. Just as you press OK, it grabs it. Okay. And then I use that. That's weird. My stream did this last night too. I thought it was because I was using ProRes. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'm using the Zwift app to control my trainer. Changing my resistance when I need to. Dodgy, isn't it? I'm a dodgy rider. Cheat. Fan on. Alright, I gotta get rid of the Marky Mark headphones, I think. I just got them on to make sure that everything sounds alright. Let me just check. There's no sound coming from Zwift, is there? What's the Zwift sounds? There we go. Is that giving me sound from Zwift now? I think it is. What's the level though? There's enough sound, not enough sound for Zwift to let me know. People complaining about the sound, not the sound, the E-gap. Let me just adjust my fan just 1 second. Oh. Hopefully my camera didn't lose focus. Oh, gee, my belly up. I'll lose weight. I put myself on the scales thinking I might have lost something. I don't think I have. I have not. God damn it. Alright, quick little drink. Whoop. Whoop. Get that light away from me. I'm assuming the sound's still good. Sound test, sound test. Lucky you're watching, Darren, otherwise I've got no idea. That's eased up at the front. I almost hit the front. I did. Sort of. Still got. Oh, there we go. Lost a little bit of draft. I wonder if it's a smaller field. You're only 47. I'm not sure if it's time zone. Well, because if you tried to access the FRR website, you couldn't get the race pass. I've been checking all day. The only reason why I got it is because one of the burritos posted on Discord. Wonder if it actually has affected sign-ups. There's that Chris from back pedal again. Where's the back pedal jersey name? Yeah, Chris Knight there. I'll be looking to ride with him. He can drag me around. People are going hard here for some reason. A lot of complaints about the E-gap in the chat and on the Discord or Facebook. One of them, maybe all of them, all the socials. It's funny because I think people expect if they race other races on Zwift and win, they expect to be able to join our FRR and win. But that ain't the case. Because of the different cut limits, those that used to be, or on Zwift, the old cat systems used to be the hammers, may not be. And those in the ZRS who can be the hammers may not be, because it's neither one of those criteria for the cats. So potentially you could go from being the hammer to the nail. A bit like you, Darren. I think you're in your Zwift racing school, you're similar to mine. But you're the level up on this, on the bond. I haven't checked, but it still says I'm a bond in the app. So I don't think I've been upgraded. Well, I don't think I've improved my velo score, virtual ELO, whatever it is. Hey Matt. How's things going? I know Darren's not doing this, but have you done it? Margarita pizza as well. I've got to get the chat in a different window because I can't see. My screen's too far away. Just right an hour ago. I was right. I guessed it. I know that the finish was supposed to be on that kicker after the finish, but it's not, so I've got to keep an eye for that. I was going to say, it looks like a terrible route on paper until you actually read the road book. And of course you add the sprints, so people are going to sit in. Maybe they'll smash it on the climb. I'm not worried about that. I'm not going for GC. I've got to save myself a fox, but my plan is, Matt, to go all in on that first sprint. Because there's only 47 riders here. Just in case people decide to push it up this hill, I'll just increase the watts. Yeah. Lucky I did. I can still sit in here though. I think the sprint I worked out fastest through sectors across all time slots. The times. Jeez, don't get dropped. Okay. Should all come back together again over here. Don't quite understand why they push there and the knees up. So I finished my thoughts. So yeah, Matthias. So I said that very loud. I think the sprint segments are over 4 time zones. So if you come first in your race, doesn't mean you get first points. Perhaps. I might be wrong though. Yeah, if you're going for GC, you want to save your legs for Fox, don't you? So someone sprinting off around the corner, or is it just my? Did I just catch someone's name? Right, downhill here. Just gotta make sure I don't lose the draft. Okay, settled in now. Take off your clothes. Be alright, be alright. It'll be alright. I'll be able to burn on the light. I'll be dropped before that, I think. Matt, I won't hang on to flots because there's 2 groups, or 2 cats. I'm in the lower cat. So there's cats higher than me in this one. I'll just try and find the Bon Gruppetto on Fox. Good thing about not going for GC is that I have the luxury of them not worrying about the time trials. I still probably ride them hard, but there's no anxiety about time losses or gains because I won't gain any time on the time trials. I'm going for sprint jersey. I've got no chance because there's a lot of very strong sprinters in this cat. I might not have the best FTP, but strong sprinters generally don't. That's why you don't see the sprinters on the track winning the Tour de France. Darren did a race before this. I didn't quite catch how your race went, Darren. It was about 4 k's to go when I stopped. How'd you finish up? While we're waiting for the stream delay for that, the main reason to do this event is just to have an excuse to absolutely overload myself in training. 11 events in 11 days. Exert is absolutely, or exert, screaming at me already. Well, because I have a baby, I don't really have a normal time zone. I've got Whitney's parents looking after him at the moment, and then I'll take over. I'll do the night shift and the morning shift. So I'll get some sleep from. I was trying to do the gotta stop saying I was trying to do the podcast charity event today, but I was still up at 6 o'clock in the morning and the race was at 7. So it's like they got plenty of riders in there. I was thinking about joining just so I can get my cam on the stream, just to get the reputation points. I like doing this, and if I get lots of subs and followers, it's a bonus. But it's funny when I go onto Facebook groups and things, and people are always posting their races, trying to get people to watch. I think it actually hurts your channel too, because if people see a link to a video, they click on it, and then if they're a little bit turned off by it straight away, they just turn off again. And then YouTube goes, oh, okay, no one likes that video, I'm not going to push it. So one thing is, I don't push my videos. I hope that organically people enjoy it. And if people don't enjoy it, then too, it's kind of helpful to know. It's like, okay, at the moment no one enjoys it. Yeah, Matt, that sub for a sub just does not work. I've been doing this for a while. I remember when I first started, Cam Jeffers was streaming. Don't know if anyone knows Cam Jeffers' stream these days, but he was the biggest sort of Zwift streamer. He'd have hundreds of people messaging in the chat, and it was like when you're watching Formula One or something. It's just messages just scrolling down. You can't even read what it says, let alone have a conversation. So he just didn't bother reading the chat because he couldn't read it. The good thing about having a couple of people in the chat, you can read what they say. A lot of the times I do miss it for a few minutes because I'm cross-eyed, but you can still read what people say. People in the chat can have a conversation amongst themselves. It's a good way to have a race on Zwift. At the moment I'm trying to see, I was trying to get another video out today. It's not very good, the video content, but I'm just trying to get myself faster at editing and working out a quick way to do a video. So I've done 2 videos so far. I was going to do another one today, but then when I checked my sound, somehow I had echoing. Is there an echo in this? I don't think there is, because Darren said it was fine. I don't know how that happened. So that footage was useless. Lucky I didn't spend an hour recording it. It was literally a 5-minute record. So I'll do it after this race. A quick little good or bad. Good tactic, bad tactic on the previous race. Thanks, Matt. No echo. So 400 subs. I was watching one of my videos on Whitney's, my wife's channel, and there was an ad that came up in front of it. I was like, why is there an ad? I'm not monetized, I don't get anything. Alright, let you two talk amongst yourself about clip art whilst I make sure that I'm not... I know, I've still got a while to the sprint. We've got to go up the hill and around to the left, don't we? Clipping of a private part. What is this, a buddy Chris Pritchard stream? Crotch cam. Oh, speaking of which, so let's go back. There we go. Alright, it's not the most appropriate time to use it. Oh yeah, speaking of it, it didn't work. What have I done to it? What have I done to it? I think it's because of the thing, so let me just do studio mode for a second. Did that change it? I'm not going to bother doing a stupid face this time. No, whatever. What's happened to my camera? God damn it. That's what I get for messing around with that without my camera on. Ah, there's my cam there. Okay. Alright, I see what's going on there. I see what's happening. Oops. Edit, undo that. Okay. Oh, a little bit higher. Don't get dropped. Pedal hard. It's hard to do this when you... There you go. I might have to make sure I don't stand up. And then why is it? Whoop, getting dropped. Oh, getting dropped still. Just concentrate on this. For some reason, you'll be able to see when I do it. I've got too much. Is it because of the green screen? I reckon it must be. All right. Let's try that. I think it's the green screen section. Okay. No, it's still there. Try it one more time. So because I've got that other underlying video, the green screens, chroma key is affecting it. I'll fix it later on. Concentrate on the sprint. Get some nutrition. I gotta do the sprint first, Darren. Then we do Fox Hill. We go down here, do the U-turn, and then back to the sprint. We all know this one. It's actually a lot longer to the sprint than you think. So the key is chill. Chillax, man, chill. You can see it really far away. Don't jump the gun. Is that happening in your race, Matt? Everyone real early? It's only 47 of us, so... Did I... Oh, there's the other riders from the other group ahead of us. I was like, is there a split that I missed? It's weird how that happens. You can still see the groups. It's funny how this is auto braking going the other direction in this corner. You'd be right. Who is it? Thought it said Turkey. Is it Turkey? Something Turkey. Gambling Turkey? Rambling Turkey. Still a while to the sprint. Just chill, fellas, chill. I'm running a disc because it don't matter on this climb. I'm not going to get dropped by half a second. Alright, still a long time to go to that sprint. You got to go around this corner and then it's still not the sprint. Okay, up the resistance. Not that much. Not yet. Damn, only 6. I didn't go enough resistance. I should have gone 5%. That's alright. I think that includes all the categories. I didn't quite check how many bonds were there. Here's that waved at me. So there's 1 bond, 2 bonds, rambling turkeys there. Probably should have gone harder at the beginning of the segment, but I was worried about running out of draft. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Should mean the mic further away during this time. I suppose I'd go that. I could always do that. Perhaps. Seems a bit weird though. It was really unnatural. Maybe I'll get used to it. I need to teach Zwifter to do this when he's talking. He says he's got his mic put in the right spot. It's hard to tell on the stream. It kind of looks like he's talking into the top of it rather than the side. Because the microphone I've got, you talk into the top, but the one Rob's got, it's a sidey. It doesn't look like it's up the same level as his face. Looks like it's like that, doesn't it? Oh well, he's got at least 30 podcasts to get it right. There's a few off the front. I've got to relax. We go down here, down the escalator, into the roundabout, up a little tiny hill, and then down the hill, and then towards Fox, don't we? It does, I don't know what, it must have a really white pop filter on it. Maybe it's gone the cool streamer kids pop filter of white. And I'm guessing he hasn't got it on a boom arm because he kept saying that he couldn't bring it closer to him. You watching Zwifty? There's Sarah Olom. She's a beast. She's gonna kick my ass on this climb. can't remember if it was FRR that I did ride with her, or she does the I think she does a tour of chasing yellow, chasing pink. I think I'm pretty certain it's her. How's that? Has that improved things since I've put it to the side? I think I can put it. I can put it slightly closer if it's to the side as well. I don't get dropped. There's a slight gap. Still got draft, but I don't want to lose that. Here we go. Oh, there's a guy in front of me. I didn't even see him. My big wolf head. It's covering him up. It was rambling turkey. Well, everyone's decided that they remembered that the Fox Hill's coming up, didn't they? Beep, beep, beep. Back it up, fellas, back it up. The pack came to me. Still got a while to go to Fox. Because usually we go up Box Hill from here. We're going to ride back around to the start of Fox. Where you're in the pack, aren't you, Chris? I'll do you a deal. If I'm getting dropped, you ease up and we'll ride together to the finish. I'll let you take the finish sprint. I'm old and fat too. I was going to say, and then if you get dropped, I'll keep a beer warm for you. Actually, not a beer warm, beer cold for you at the finish. Hey, we've got ages to go. We're going to go all the way around back again. I didn't look at the distance to go, but it's ridiculous. This is like a transfer stage now to the bottom of Fox. Ooh, I can afford to have a Nathan the Kraken rest. Don't you hate on me. Don't you hate on me, people. Just make sure you comment below. Get that algorithm going. You going for the fastest through sector after Fox, Chris? I assume you are. Well, you're not in going for the green, you're just trying to finish these races. I'll say I'm going for the green jersey. I'm going for whatever the opposite of green is, because I'm in like 40th place. And from what I can tell is that the fastest through sector times are all tabulated, or whatever the word is. So even if you get the fastest through sector on this race, if one of the other time slots gets 30 people ahead of you, don't remind them, buddy turkey. Don't tell them. Tell them it's hard. Slow up. It's been a while since I've ridden in the rain. I've had a good run on Zwift. Probably because I haven't been riding it. I need my rain filter back. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Oh, it's killed the stream. Wow, that filter absolutely destroyed it. There's something I've done to the scenes that are taking up so much processing power somehow. Maybe it's a GPU. Maybe something I've done random with hardware. because the CPU is doing fine. What's my cam? No. Where are we at? I don't know. I'll figure it out another time. I think I've got too much stuff using hardware rendering, hardware acceleration. Because my PC hasn't changed. It's not too fat and old yet. It's whatever I've added to it. Whatever I've added to it. Get some high quality vegetables into me. What I'm worried about is cramping up in this series. Last night, sitting on the side of my bed, got my first hamstring cramp for the series. Managed to quickly stop it, but I suspect it's going to be an all too familiar scenario. Just trying to get the electrolytes into me, smashing the magnesium. I always struggle with cramps on the longer races. Even when I was doing a lot of training, longer rides, I think because I've always had low magnesium levels when I do, well, not always. When I've had blood tests in the past, I've had low magnesium levels, so I think I struggle to absorb magnesium. Don't get dropped, you in this race. I've got this scene set up, don't get dropped, but I've buggered it up somehow. It's not quite perfect. The idea is I do this though. So it's too late. This bloody green screen ruins it. We just try and fix it up while we're in the slow section. Alright, let's see if that works. I can remember there's a delay, so it's like it's still there. What the F? Edit, undo that one. Oh, why am I pushing forward and down this tunnel? I can see what's going on there. I don't know why. Why it does that now? Does that change it? No. Maybe a reason why my computer's running slow. Oh, don't get dropped. You were in my tiny race a few weeks ago and I got dropped. I almost got you at the line though. I watched your stream, it was quite funny. You're celebrating, and then you realise that we're all barreling through. Still kicked our ass, but good for the story. I wasn't even looking at the tunnel. What was different? I was looking at my scenes and filters and deep diving. I have to watch mainstream back. It's very strange. They all potter around zone 1. Then we get a little hill and they push on. What's the point? I know there's 2 rise up the front. Might be my version of Zwift. It does have some strange textures. Unless I've added stuff to it. Like they did with the Tour of Watopia stuff. Alright, a little bit. There's some momentum here. There we go. Concertina. Back together. Wonder if we'll get a spread out. Yeah, pack spreading out again. After you, sir. No, after you. No, I insist, after you. You know what I hate about ABS is you do stuff. Set up a fantastic funny scene. Well, not funny. Fantastic scene to yourself. Go and do other things, come back, and then you go to do that scene. And it looks like this. Oh, I'll show you one. Looks like that. Everything's out of alignment. God damn you. Oh, it's still a while. We've got to go down here along the river, over the bridge. Is it the Tower Bridge? Hey, Greg. What happened in your race? I heard you, Piglet did the opposite to you. Piglet thought that the finish was later. You thought the finish was at the banner, I'm assuming. Did you get caught at the banner? Come on, fellas. Line it up. I don't want to hit the front. I'm trying to think of what else I could possibly have stuffed up on my scene. What have I added? Well, it could be that. Shouldn't be though. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Shouldn't be my camera settings. Camera shouldn't make a difference. It's the green screen that's affecting it. Why is it affecting it now and not before? Or maybe it's, did I add a colour filter to it? I can probably do that actually. Let's try that. No, it's still not that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Got a couple of minutes to flick around with things. Even that's not making a difference. Okay. Got me absolutely flummoxed. Let's just do that for a second. See if that. I'll just do this. Oh, what? Take a drop. Oh, jeez, I'm getting dropped. Come on, draft filter. Or draft gauge. Fill her up. There you go. She's full. Too late, Darren. I fiddled. Fiddly fiddle. Yeah, Piglet. Don't race it, Piglet. You get bored and you got to race. It's annoying. Oh, I got XP. Okay. More fiddling. I don't know. I can't work out OBS. Nothing should be wrong. Probably works fine next time I start it. Everything's on top. Pretty certain. Yeah, it's everything's on top. Let me just switch that back up and down. Oh, I hit the front. Don't think that did anything. Nah, I didn't. I did have a cool background though. I've had that cool background. I thought maybe that's what messed it up. So I deleted that cool background. That's still messed up. I always breathe hard, John. I'm no sandbagger, I'm just unfit. Got to stop breathing into the microphone. I breathe this direction, like swimming, talking, swimming, talking. new but not new. It's a dynamic mic, and I haven't. So the other mic I have the settings all set up for Zwift. This I've just got the settings set up for podcasting. Is that the right one? Hello, welcome to today's episode of Getting Absolutely Dropped on Fox. I'll probably be able to see is, yeah. Get so much sweat in my eyes. Last race I did, I got stingy eyes. I got to talk into the mic. Last race I got stingy eyes. I could turn the mic down like everyone else does, but then it's too damn quiet. You could just fan view if you wanted a quiet stream. On my butt. I haven't run this one for ages. I will follow Chris as well, because that's who I followed last race. I know this client well, John. Where do you think I am? I'm not new to Zwift. Problem is I know this client well. If I didn't, I'd probably be a bit more optimistic. Here we go. Don't go left, you bastards. He decided to go left. Right, steepest part. Coming up around this corner. Flattens out here, which is kind of good. First reprieve. It's actually the first climb I've done with the new climb graph. Unfortunately, I don't forget this bit. Already struggling. I suppose everyone puts a pace on hard early. Here we go. The first part is always the steepest. Always cuts the deepest too. Where's Chris? I don't see him anywhere. Group behind's my group. That's alright. That's what I was trying to do, John. Get over the top first bit early. Have a bit of a rest here. Find a group. All right, group round. What I want to do is push this group because I want others to catch on for the sprint segment fastest through, but I get a rest if I do. Oh, I can't change the camera when I'm obese, so I don't need it. All right, make sure that group of 5 doesn't, or 4 doesn't go away. All right, easy to the sprint. Cheers, Darren. That climate's key to go hard at the first bit because it's so steep, there's no draft, and then recover in the middle, wherever you are, hold that position. Alright, so we got 3 riders and 6 seconds behind. They might catch you because they might super tuck. I don't mind. I was a super tuck rider on our group too. Nah, they're dumb. Where he's going for it, isn't he? Where's Chris? I don't want to stay on here too long and get dropped. I've been dropped here before in a race. It's my stream gone to crap because every time I click on Zwift, OBS goes all jittery. A bit like me when I see Fox Hill and Box Hill. Alright, we got super tuck at the front. I'll probably get a super tuck here too now. I didn't quite push to the right. It's okay. I don't want to pull away. I want us all to get back together again. Can't we just be friends? We will never ever get back together. Is that Taylor Swift? I'll probably get copyright. I can already hear the lawyers on the door. You caught someone. And someone else. Oh, my phone's going to die, I think. Better charge her up. Whew, that was close. Lucky I noticed that. I would have had nothing for the sprint. I would have been stuck in this. Doing 200 RPM. Don't race. Don't race, John. You only get slower. Mind you, I'm racing and I'm getting faster. Hypocrite. Alright, whack the training difficulty up here. Or virtual gearing, whatever you want to call it. Get some momentum so I don't get dropped here. Okay, there we go. Looks like a group ride now. Okay, sprint's coming up pretty quickly. Hopefully that group behind chases on, lifts our speed just as we get to the sprint stage segment. What are they? 8 seconds behind. They may chase back on. Maybe not. They're only doing 2.5 at the front. What are we doing? 2.5. Everyone's waiting for the sprint, aren't they? Well, 8 seconds now. Someone's doing 3s. Ideally, what I want to do is burn their matches to get to us. Pass us just as we're hitting the sprint segment so that they've got speed and I can use them for the draft. Other smart thing to do maybe is drop back into that group, just in case these guys don't sprint. It's a big risk though, but they are closing in. Oh, what have we got? 3 seconds, 6. All right, big brain move here. Probably going to ruin my race, but let's do it. Give myself a bit of a rest too before the sprint. There's a couple of riders behind me. I'm going to use their draft. Oh, don't lose the draft though. Didn't really matter in the end, did it? Did not matter in the end. I thought I was doing a pretty good move there. Thought I was going to materialise, but all closed up too quickly. Good news is we've got a big group. Why do they want to chase? Plus he's at the back of the group. These domestics. Or is it a bit of banter? Mind you, one of the riders has gone to the front. There's the other one typing. I got Turkey in the group. He beat me in the last sprint, so he's definitely going for it. If I follow there's a few at the front. I'm quite happy for it to stretch. Quite happy for that. They're not going for the sprinter, they're pushing hard here. Yeah, but did you do really well last FRR? Darren, you keep complaining, but what was your result last FRR? Here we go. Alright, 5. Going for 5 on the slope this time because I ran out of gear last time. I ran out of the gear. Oh god, I got no RPM now. Don't go yet, still too early. Lay it back now, if I can. Problem is no one's going, so I can't. I must literally stop pedaling. Lost my resistance. That was shocking. Oh, so bad. I did get first. That's only because everyone was just like, shit. I literally stopped pedaling and I still ran out of draft. Probably would have been better off 30 metres back. Don't know. Josh Harris, I should say. I don't care about those guys ahead. They can do whatever they want. Well, it's probably worthwhile grabbing their wheel if I can. Group will grab it for me. Alright, here we go. Braking turn. Do not pedal. We're catching the group ahead. No pedaling. And pedal. Get to the group ahead. Come on, get me draft. There we go. The other group behind will catch. I just want to make sure. They may not. They're coming, but I get a longer rest now, don't I? Is my stream really choppy? Anyone in the chat? Is the stream been okay? I just noticed after looking up that my OBS was all choppy. Alright, all back together again. Rest up. So if you ever want to close a gap on the course, that's the best place to do it because it's auto braking. Everyone slows down, even the faster groups. So they come out of the corner slower, still doing 3.5 watts per kilo. So they don't accelerate very fast. So if you can come out of the corner hard, it's easy to close a gap. They're not up to speed yet. It's still hard, but if you're going to do a stupid gap close, that's the place to do it. Also catches the riders out who are riding with you because they don't realise that they're slowing down around that corner. Well, some do, the smart ones. But I bet if you watch back the stream, you'll see most riders doing 2.5 watts around the corner, 2.5 watts out of the corner. They may accelerate once the group stretches, but they don't realise it's all slowed up. Alright, there's literally no reason for me to smash out this climb because I'm not going for GC. And the points are pretty weird. There's hardly any difference between finishing 30th and finishing 20th. Well, actually 35th and 20th. Or is it 34? Anyway, I don't really like the point system. I think the point system's, I can see why they do it. But it's not like I'm like, if I can just finish 15th here, it's going to be mega. I'm going to go home, my teammates are all going to give me personal video messages of congratulations. Voted Man of the Year, Father of the Year, Zwifter's favourite all-time Zwifty manoeuvre. get Gillette and Brute sponsorships. What am I talking about? Get it together, man. Starting to sound as Eradicas. Don't get dropped cycling. You're still there, don't get dropped. Oh, and I've got a Nathan cracking, but hope he's not watching. I don't want to make fun of you, Nathan. I did laugh though when I saw you accidentally streamed it on In the Drops. And you haven't deleted it yet, so if anyone wants a funny laugh, go to In the Drops. Check out Nathan's live stream. Give it a like and a sub if you're not subbed. I don't know, is In the Drops still a thing now? Or is it just a dormant channel? I forgot to ask Rob that. Here we go. Last 3.7 kilometres, so I make it attack. 2 kilometres to go. It's all about, the key to this climb is getting momentum into this a little bit. When you get momentum just here, right here, you still get dropped. That makes all the difference right there. Someone sprint off the front. Keen. I suppose it's segments, isn't it? You think you'd start from the back though. Here's the draft. God, this bit's longer than I remember. They put more trees here or something? I'm buggered already. Where's everyone going? Come back, fellas. It's 340. You're kidding, aren't you? All right, let's just settle into the rhythm here. There's bugger all draft. I'll get dropped anyway. Another race tomorrow. There's an individual time trial. I told Chris I'd wait for him. Is he behind me? Dan Hurd's gone for the FTS. Alright, so I got 34th wrapped up, I think. Who's behind me? Literally no one. Look at that. Winning the race. If you just joined, I got 1 minute lead. I got this sewn up. Mind you, no one said if the stream goes to hell when I do that. Maybe it's alright. Maybe it's just my OBS. Alright, so the real lead is 58 seconds to the next rider. It's going to be the easiest box hill I've done for a long time, in theory. Don't you tune out, peeps. Don't tune out. If you can, come back in 10 minutes. I'll be near the top. I thought Dan Hab was going to chase down the pack. Still got a bit of a gap. Chance he could blow here. I might be in for a 33rd spot. Probably not. I've got to keep the views though. It's a bit like watching cricket when it's all over and done with. I don't really want to catch him because that means I've got to put an effort in. He's miles away. Forget it, people. Don't bother. Oh, 44 seconds now. That got close quick. There's a ghost there. What's a ghost doing in this group? Did he start behind, starting the group in front or something? Or is he catching us from the other group? What's going on? It's too difficult for my small brain to work it out. Alright, stabilise that gap to behind me. One rider's given up. What's it given up already for? Or is he waiting for a rider? It's domestic. Or is he just buggered? Drop out. What's his heart rate? Or her heart rate? 149. Not high. Maybe they saw me and wanted to give me a draft. No, they're pulling away from me again. Almost there. Not far to go. Cheers, Matt. Ready to ride another day tomorrow. Something about full Turk. Need to get out of the saddle. My Kraken was hurting. Haven't got the iron butt I used to have. Group I was with put 56 seconds into me. 59 seconds now. Cheers, Darren. A little push here. Get to 40 kilometers an hour if I can. There we go. Hate this other camera. Here we go. Got rid of that stupid camera. Way you get rid of that camera is just to get a 2 on the view. Right, roll it in. Got a wave, don't I? Got the time trial bike back again. Oh, all right. What's the graph? Oh. Oh, I got to go up this hill. Come on, keep pedaling, Ben. Lost all the momentum. All right, let's have a look at the 3.7. Not bad going. "34 seconds in the front, Jesus. That's a big margin. There's Sarah. Can't click on him and give a ride on anymore. Where's Chris? Where are you, Chris? I have to wait a little bit longer. Get out of there, change view, crap. I don't want to see that. I can't super tuck, I'm on the TT bike, Darren. Which is even better. Aero gains with a win. It's a bit sparse up here, where's all the trees? All right. So jittery on my OBS when I'm in. If I'm looking natively at Zwift, if I go back to OBS, it's fine. I've done something to my scenes, taken up so much GPU. All right, where's Chris? Still going. Come on, Chris. Oh. See if I can sort this out in time. There he is. Oh, you just finished, Chris. I missed your finish. Took me too long to find you. At least I know I can check your finish result now. Chris is part of my old team that I used to be in. You weren't wrong, your legs were dead. Yesterday you gave me a good run for my money. Mind you, I did pull a bit of a gap, I think, in that group that I was in. I wasn't doing any of the work. Oh, my Achilles. Ever since I've had a break from cycling, the biggest niggle I've had is my Achilles heel. Cheers, Darren. Have a good sleep. You don't sleep enough. Go on, have a good relax. I see that you did a race. You didn't tell me how you went in it. I have to finish watching that last 4 kilometres of your stream. You have to learn how to, because I see on a lot of, I think you do the same with other streamers, you stream using your screen capture. You should set up a scene without screen capture and also set it up so that you press go live in YouTube rather than OBS. Because one of the big things about doing that, like I think on the podcast, you've probably gone already, you can watch it later on, but on the podcast on Saturday, if I was streaming it, I could have ended the OBS session, put it to 2K or 1080p, and then restarted, and the stream would have still been going. I was thinking about asking Rob to do that, but no one wants to sit around while we chat about that. But I think Rob does the same. I think he goes live through OBS. So then if you end OBS, it ends the stream, which is a really annoying setting. If you have that, get rid of it. Because what you can do, if something's wrong with OBS, you can cancel OBS, or you can exit the stream, change the settings for the resolution and other things, and restart the stream, which I haven't actually done live. I've tested it on other things. So potentially what I can do is now test it and see if it actually does do that, to put my money where my mouth is, because I have ended the stream, doesn't matter. So I'll be back in a second. If you're watching this on a replay, it should happen instantly. If you're watching it live, it could take a little bit. So let's see. Alrighty-o. Am I back? Did it work? Am I right or am I an idiot? Let me know in the comments below. But I am off to see a baby and help out, because I deserve a bit of help after looking after little Ethan whilst I'm been away. He hasn't that much trouble. They're probably having a good time without me. So I do kind of remind them not to have fun without me. Actually, I'll get to the top of the stairs. It's like the slowest climb ever, isn't it? One step at a time. Did it work? Does that fix it when I did that? No, it didn't fix it. I'm not going any harder than this, Darren. Anything above 60 watts. What kind of stream do you think this is? I'm gonna stuff around my stream just for a second, because I probably won't have a chance. What the hell is going on with that? Is it the background not working? Sorry, it's definitely that. Sorry, I just told myself, maybe I'll bring that, can I bring that camera up? If I do, just so you can see what I'm doing. See this. Why am I getting green screened? It didn't do it before. So you can see down here, that's fine. If I do the comic book effect again, oh no, so it's still getting it on the comic book effect. So if I remove the green screen, but the green screen is not on this. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, see, it doesn't make sense. It was working perfectly fine the other day. Alright, what about if I do... Sorry, I'm just looking for the effect. It is the green screen background removal. Okay, this is a crap. This background removal is crap. I see it even does the same thing with that background removal. What is going on? Rid of that. Oops. Got rid of the wrong thing. Edit, undo. I think I can't do it. Oh yeah. I got no idea. Because it shouldn't be chroma keying. Because is it supposed to be underneath maybe? Have I messed that up? Surely not. It doesn't work like that, does it? It does not work. It's in a group. Maybe if I get rid of the chroma key, what if I do the chroma key in this one? Alright, so I'll chroma key that. I didn't do nothing. I did nothing. Oh, I've got to figure this out another time. 'Cause I can't think of anything else. I literally built it exactly as it is, and it worked fine to stream. Not last night. Last night didn't work. But the stream before it worked perfectly fine. There's my test image. It's doing the same thing. Actually, that's interesting. So the test image has got a green screen as well. Test image hasn't got a green screen. So why is it? So you got this image. That ain't green screen. What the hell? So, okay, so that tells me something anyway. Tells me that this is getting green screened out at this level. But there's no green screen on that. I don't know how there's a green screen effect there. There shouldn't be. It's weird. Let me try something. I'll stop my stream, come back again. Not that anyone's interested, but just in case. Back again. Nothing was fixed. What is going on? I'm determined to get this done. I'm determined because I need to get it done. Turn the fan off. Get my headphones on. A bit more of a podcast chat. Okay. How's the music? I think it's all right. Let's turn the music up. Something to listen to while I'm messing about with this. Just in case you're wondering what's going on. That's me. Trying to fix this. Which is supposed to be for this. So when I'm riding along and I go, yo, wishy me pedal! And it's a bit of a stupid thing, but I like doing stupid stuff. But it does mean that I can do other scenes with it. That's a kind of get annoying, doesn't it? But I did it the other day. The only thing I changed is putting this on and this on. So I close both them up and nothing changes. So I might as well put them back on. That's it. It gets kind of annoying after a while, doesn't it? Okay, so this is supposed to be on top. Should I do screen? I should do... It might go weird though. I don't think I can do it. There's another way to capture this. There is actually, I think. Actually, no, there's not, because if I capture it... Let me just go for a second. Why did it give... I did ABS, why did it give me source? Cancel. So it keeps grabbing source. Okay, Source. No, I can't grab ABS. Get rid of you anyway. Alright, so you just have to, you won't be able to see me playing with ABS, but you can see what the effects are. So this image too hasn't got a green screen. So it should not be transparent like that. It's like I've got a fade on them both. So if I go to filters in this one, I've got no filters at all. So there's nothing in the group. What if I pull out the cam from the group? Okay, so the camera's there, but it won't do the effect now. That's weird how but I fixed it. It's fixed. It's not the way it should be, but it's fixed. All right. So I turn the music down again. Riding along. So my guy stopped on the weird spot. Riding along. Whoops. Almost. I got my cable from my headphones stuck in my cleat almost. Riding along, and then I'm like sprinting. Ah! I got to screenshot that. Damn it. I'll get it off the stream afterwards. I'll use that as my thumbnail. I don't know how I managed to, because I've rebuilt it not the way I built it originally, and it works now. It does all the stuff that it's supposed to do. But it looks pretty cool now. I didn't, maybe I got to use a different sound. The noise gate is really annoying on this, because you can hear if I'm too quiet, you can hear that as the noise gate. Okay. Let's change the noise gate. What I actually want is a lower noise gate. So that I've got a constant noise. That's better. So when I stop talking, it still comes in, because on streaming, when you're Zwifting, it doesn't matter so much. But when you're on a podcast, you don't want any noise. So, see, if you're podcasting, it's fine if you've got because it's just for keyboard clicks and stuff like that. But it sounds really annoying when you're streaming, because if you constantly hear it cutting in and out. Too much. I could put a massive noise gate. So now it's like cuts in really hard, fast. But the problem is when you do that is you will constantly get drops in your voice. That's actually too bad then. But you're missing out on the sound of me pedaling. I really dislike watching people's streams when you can't hear the effort, because they've got a massive active noise reduction system going. That NVIDIA active noise reduction, it deadens the stream. I know lots of streamers love to use it. Actually, you can hear my voice cutting it out now. So a lot of streamers love to have that silence, because I think if you're fiddling with music, it's fine. But if I turn my music off, see what it sounds like. I should move that to a proper fader rather than a virtual one. Okay, so now this is without music. Pedaling along, you can hear I'm actually doing something. Whereas if I go into my noise gate, and I turn it up too loud, when I'm doing this, see, I can pretend I'm pedaling, like, I'm not actually pedaling at the moment, I'm just pretending. So, noise, I don't... Oh no, I can't seem to change the noise gate. Give me a sec. 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing. There we go. For some reason it stopped working, the button for it, maybe because I've spent too long waiting. So it's much better. So it's not quite there yet. And now it is better. Obviously if you've got a fan running, it's a bit more annoying, but you all Zwift, you all know there's noise in the background. As long as you can hear my voice clearly, that's the important thing. So that's streaming 101 from me today. Get that music back on again. I do have, I mean the systems I do use, they're a massive overkill for streaming. But I do it because it's fun. I used to stream without all this equipment. Still had fun, but it was always like, oh, if I only had this, makes it so much easier. I should really start a podcast, get people to call in. I got Discord, could jump the crap main Discord, people can call in, talk crap. Ben talks crap. Speaking of which, I gotta go and see my baby. Probably gotta change his nappy. Did poop yesterday, so he probably hasn't pooped yet. I'm sure that's what we can do the podcast on, baby talk. Anyway, I better go. For the third time, I think I'm gonna press stop streaming. It's the first time for me. Alright, thanks for hanging around and watching if anyone has. Hopefully you've got some insights into streaming, sound engineering. Oh, I've got to make a funny face before I do that. Maybe I'll turn off the sound for a second because it's kind of, oh damn it. See, it's weird because I can now talk. It's actually good because I can use this thing to talk. I'll turn the sound off. Might turn it back on again though. Let's go back to a race scene. Alright, funny FaceTime. I covered up, damn it. I covered up the guy. I've got to go this way, don't I? So it's this side. But I'm such an amateur at this. I've got to do it well before I press it. Okay, so I'm too far up. I need to change that camera, don't I? Because I cover the rider up. That's better. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so it's like I'm eating the sandwich yesterday. Or was it the day? No, yeah, it was yesterday. Alright, now the last one for the thumbnail. I gotta look, yeah, gotta look that way? Yeah, gotta look that way. I can't look at the screen. How many people are watching this? Stupidity. I got 2 people watching this idiocy. Idiot. Is it Peter McMullen? Pete, I know it's you lurking. You always come in and watch me losing my brain. Right. Where's McMullen? McMullen vein popping out. Can I get a vein? Looks like I'm peeing my pants. I gotta go. Promise, I'm going. See ya. Thanks for watching this stupid show.